What's going on, everybody? If you like what we're throwing down here at Anime Cherry Bomb, I'd like to remind you to follow, like, comment on SoundCloud, sub, 5-star review us on iTunes, sub, like, comment on YouTube, and don't forget to follow that Instagram, Anime Cherry Bomb. See you in 2 seconds.
Welcome to Anime Cherry Bomb, where we review all your favorite anime and sometimes your least favorite anime. I'm the guy with the nose hair, Jay, and with me is the sluttiest slut that ever slutted, Aaron. How you doing, Aaron?
I'm doing pretty good, Jay. How you holding up over there?
Good. I just need to pluck this nose hair real quick. Hold on. So what anime are we doing today? What classic anime are we doing today?
We reviewed the instant classic.
The Gal classic.
The Gal classic. The Gallest classic of them all. My First Girlfriend is a Gal, or what is it? Hajimate no Gal?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
Or really close to it.
Yeah. Do you have the synopsis ready?
Yes, I do. And this is courtesy of a little known website called Wikipedia. Please donate $3. If everyone,
yes, please.
If everyone donated $3, Jay,
we wouldn't have to say.
We wouldn't have to say it. A high school boy, Junichi Hashiba, laments not having a girlfriend as his classmates have seemed to be pairing up everywhere. His single, unattached friends force him into boldly confessing his love for Yukana Yame, a beautiful gal at school. Although Yukana easily determines that Junichi really just wants to lose his virginity, she agrees to be his girlfriend. Junichi soon attracts the affections of other girls who have known Junichi or Yukana for a while, including his childhood friend and neighbor, Nene, Yukana's gal friend, Ranko, and the school's Madonna Yui.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Harem hijinks ensues.
Yeah. Even though I don't really consider Ranko
not
girl,
really.
She's not a girl going after him.
Yeah.
She's more going after Yukana.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. All right, so I'll just jump into the facts. So My First Girlfriend is a Gal is a harem romantic comedy anime released in 2017, just a year old. And there's 10 episodes and 1 OVA. It's based on the manga written by Meguro Ueno. And there's only a couple things that he's worked on besides this. One was a doujinshi. Doujinshi? Yeah.
Doujinshi?
Called Galpa, which is another gal-related thing.
So he made gal porn.
Yeah, pretty much. And he also helped with an episode of I think it's My Sister, My Writer. Have you ever heard of that anime?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's involved in something with that anime. I don't know what it was. This was directed by Hiroyuki Furukawa, and he's directed My Sister, My Writer, like I just said. The second season of Strange Plus. Have you ever heard of that anime?
No.
And this one I'm pretty sure you know of. My Wife is the Student Council President.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, he also directed that one. The studio was Naz, and they've done Hamatora the Animation, Dramatical Murder, and they helped out with the production of Danganronpa the animation.
Yeah, I hear, or I saw it. I kind of cheated and looked them up.
Uh-huh.
They don't have a lot on their resume.
Yeah, not a lot.
And I think after their second anime, they took a couple years off and came back and did something. There's a weird gap, a 2012 to 2015 gap.
Yeah, they're probably just doing small projects like that, helping out with other
production house stuff.
Yeah. So this was licensed by Crunchyroll, and the music was done by Yashakin, and he's done Anime The Training, My Sister, My Writer again, and Yozakura Quartet. Have you ever heard of any of those?
I've heard of that quartet one. Yeah. I don't know exactly what it's about, but I've heard of it.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Yeah, it sounds familiar to me too.
Yeah.
When I looked it up, I was like, oh, that name, the quartet is what. I think we might have mentioned that anime before.
Maybe, or maybe I'm thinking of there's a game of the same. It's
Oh,
like something
yeah.
quartet.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what we're thinking
Because
of.
the word quartet is never really used. So maybe maybe that's what we're thinking about.
Okay.
How did you feel about the music?
I mean, it's bubbly. It's nice.
It's fairly generic.
Yeah, but it gets the job done.
Yeah.
It fits with what's going on.
Did you right away? I think originally when I first watched this anime, the song came to me and I was like, "Where is this song sound so familiar
Uh-huh.
from?" And I'm 100% certain that it is a ripoff of a Lucky Star song.
Mm.
And I know I sent you the song. It's
Yeah.
called "Fun Dio,"
Yeah.
and it's a constantly used song in Lucky Star.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason why I put the two to two together was because when I was in piano in high school, I used to play that song all the time on piano,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to miss notes when I was first learning it. And that song reminds me of like, oh, it's fun Dio, but like
Missing
missing a note. And I was like, oh, like it's fair. I don't know. Is it just me? It's like fairly similar.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty similar.
Yeah, it's like too similar not to be at least
Inspired
by
yeah. Okay. So the opening is called Hajimate no Season by Junjo de Afilia. And what an interesting thing about this group, it's like one of those pop idol groups. They're associated with a chain of maid cafes.
All right.
Yeah, and so there's hella members in this group. Like I was looking at the list, like current members, there's like at least 10, and former members, there's like 15. So there's hella people in
It's
this
like
group.
AKB48, I think they're called.
Is that
There's
like
literally like 48
girls?
girls in the group.
Yeah.
And if you ever watch Idolmaster, that idol group has like 10 or 11 people in it.
And they're all main characters.
Yeah, and they all have a pretty good spotlight
Yeah.
on them. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. And besides that, they've done the ending for Hyperdimension Neptuna, the animation,
Mm-hmm.
and the opening for an anime that's on my list. My mental choices are interfering with my school romantic comedy,
Yeah.
which is a contender for longest title.
Yeah. Have you ever? Do you know anything about the anime?
No.
I've seen the first episode. It's pretty. The concept. I don't know if you know what the concept is to it,
No.
but it's pretty cool. So it's like one day, like basic. I don't know if it time freezes, but he gets certain points where a question will appear in his head,
Uh-huh.
and he has to do either or.
Oh, it has to pick something.
Yeah,
like it's
yeah. That's why
like
it's like my mental choices are messing up my
Oh, okay. So it's like a visual novel.
almost
Pick your own adventure kind of thing.
Yeah, well, for him.
Yeah.
So like it like freezes and it's like, oh, like grope this girl or punch her,
Oh, okay.
and then he can't.
He has to do
He has
either
to
or.
do one. Yeah, he has to do it, and it's like it's like a decree from God or something. It's like a weird concept. It's pretty interesting. Also, if you want a contender for longest title, it's the Japanese title for this anime is also really long.
For this anime?
No, for the one I know that's really long. It's like Oni-chan, Kotoranaka, Suki, Dajin Dakara ne, or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But it's like the English translation is like I don't like you at all, older brother.
Oh, okay.
Well, like if we said Konosuba's full name, that's also a long one.
Oh, yeah.
It's like well, it's God's
God's
blessing on this beautiful world.
Yeah, that is another long one.
Yeah.
And the ending song is called Galactic Love, and that's by Ira Barishi. And the only anime that they've done another song for was Love Triangle or Love Triangle, whatever you want to however you want to pronounce it. And I think they also do video game songs, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, and they're like a subgenre of another group.
Yeah.
So I don't know, just weird hierarchies in Japan
Right.
for pop idols.
Oh my goodness.
And as for cross media, there's the manga, of course. You can get Blu-rays were just released
Yeah.
recently.
Get them while you can because I'm sure they're not Crunchyroll property. They're probably more Funimation property if they haven't been pulled. It hasn't pulled off yet.
It's still on Crunchyroll.
Yeah. So and like Mob isn't on Crunchyroll anymore.
Oh really?
Yeah, it got pulled off because it's a Crunchyroll has it, I guess.
Okay.
So
Crunchyroll owns Mob?
yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. They own Mob, but they distribute the distributors or they licensed it.
okay.
So I think this one's more of Crunchyroll, or this is more Funimation than Crunchyroll
Okay.
because it didn't get pulled off, so it's still there. But my thought was gonna be buy it while you can because all of the Crunchyroll Funimation stuff is gonna be it was already fairly limited to begin with,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be even more rare. Like they're not gonna produce anymore coming pretty soon.
Yeah. And they also you can also get a PVC figure of Yukana. That's pretty cute
Oh, there you go.
in her school uniform
Oh,
with their leg warmers and all that stuff. Looks really cute.
that's adorable.
Yeah. But that's all I really have for the facts. So you just want to
Yeah.
jump into do you have anything general you want to talk about?
This anime is really pretty. I really
Oh yeah. I guess that's like art style, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's a
mean,
definitely good looking anime.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about before like the openings. The openings are they're really, really done well. Especially
Yeah.
the ending.
Yeah, the
Like-
ending's really cute.
Like it's really cozy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the best word I can describe it.
It's like you kind of waiting at the bus stop,
Yeah.
waiting for Junichi.
Yeah.
She gets so excited when he gets there.
I know. The one thing I wish this anime focused more on was the actual relationship
Yeah.
aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I'd have to agree.
I feel it like it paints Yukana as like for no fault of like her own, but I guess like a really one-sided character.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone's pretty one-sided
Yeah.
in this anime,
Yeah.
and I would have liked to see more of
Her
them.
personality come out.
Yeah, and like just more of them dating would have been really cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's 10 episodes, so it would have been nice to have like at least like 2 more about like maybe like another date episode. Because the only one that we got was like the amusement park, right?
Exactly.
So
And then the
definitely needed
karaoke.
more. Yeah, the karaoke at the beginning.
Yeah.
But that was like a 5-minute scene.
Yeah. I kind of dislike the whole like Junichi's whole trope of his character too.
Like what? Like, what do you mean?
Of like
He's just trying
like
to
the
get
hopeless
laid.
loser.
Yeah, the hopeless loser trying to get
Yeah.
laid, trying to get a girlfriend.
Exactly. But I guess we could talk about more about characters, but it does actually become more like personal later on,
Yeah.
and it makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
I actually don't really have any. Oh, so one of my favorite design choices
Uh-huh.
they did for the anime, and we can go into characters after this. Really, was Yui's costume design was like one of my favorites.
Oh, like her when she's like on the live stream?
No, so it's a combination of the two. So, she really likes snakes. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Yeah.
She has like the
I
snake.
do it right away.
Yeah, she has like the snake hairpin normally. She has
Yeah.
a snake choker.
Mm-hmm.
On her bag, she has a little snake plush.
Yeah.
And then like, it's like a very, I think, what's the word looking for? It's like a really nice, subtle way to say like she is a snake.
Mm.
Like, she's not to be trusted.
Yeah, I guess so. I think even her like her internet tag is like Miss
Oh, it's Boa.
Miss Boa or something like
yeah,
that, right?
it's Boa, Miss Boa. Yeah, so I didn't realize that until now, but yeah, it's also
A snake
a
thing.
snake. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, I noticed right away as soon as because I noticed her hair thing is very noticeable.
Yeah.
when she's in her school uniform. And as soon as I saw that the internet person had another snake, it's the same gold snake around her neck.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's the same person. But like nobody puts two and two together until the friends do.
exactly. I got the end. He goes, "Hey, do you live stream?"
I know, right?
She's, "I don't even know what even that is." But my favorite thing that even he doesn't catch, she goes, "Yeah, I don't even know who Miss Boa is."
I know.
And I was like, I didn't say a name. And then my other favorite little detail I enjoyed was everybody's calendar.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like you can see every person's calendar they have.
Like what they hope for the beach trip.
Yeah,
It's like oh, get to see boobs or something.
yeah. I think my,
or-
my favorite one was like Nene's. It was like, oh, like this many days until we go with Oni-chan.
Yeah.
Oni-chan's beach trip.
Mhm. I think it's like hug Oni-chan or something.
Yeah,
like that.
something dumb. It was really cute.
Yeah. It's weird that like in the sub that's Oni-chan, but like they're neighbors in the dub. I mean, it's kind of an Oni-chan is like a nickname
Yeah,
that
it's like
she's
brother
giving it. Yeah,
because
it's
they're
brother.
so close.
Yeah.
That's why he tells her like he calls her even like his little sister.
Yeah.
And I actually kind of do like that he has like no romantic feelings for her like whatsoever.
Yeah.
I really like that. Like they kind of shed that trope of like
Mhm.
he goes, no, like she's for real, just like a little sister to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and one actual really cool cinematic choice I like. Oh, I guess we could talk about it in cinematography,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it's already like the next thing we're going to talk about, so you can go ahead and
I
talk
guess
about
so.
it.
Yeah, before we talk about characters, so it's like one of my favorite things they did cinematography in this anime was the beach episode
Uh-huh.
where they're burning the sparklers,
Oh, yeah.
and then all the three other girls are burning the sparklers,
Mm-hmm.
and then Junichi and
You kind of...
yeah Yukana are like talking together and having fun,
Yeah.
and then they all like at some point look over
Yeah,
and
and see them together.
and then like their sparkler light like snuffs
Dims,
out.
yeah.
So like it's like a really cool thing to be like if it's them noticing that
It's kind of over for
yeah
them.
it's over. Yeah, I was like that's pretty like a pretty cool cinematic choice to make.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
And
And it looked really nice.
it looked really nice too.
Yeah.
Other than that, there wasn't really any
That much.
strong cinematography.
I know. Well, I guess like the locations are like kind of pretty looking.
Yeah,
But
and then
that's
there's
more art than
Yeah.
cinematography.
and then there's always the it's really good for each anime to have good perverted
Oh yeah.
shots of their girls.
Mhm.
So
There's a lot of that.
there's some good ones.
Yeah.
Who do you feel who had the strongest character design in this anime? Who has your favorite? Maybe strongest is the wrong word. Who was your favorite?
It's none of the guys for sure.
Oh yeah, not 100%. I do actually. One of the costumes I like from the dudes is the the army.
Oh, yeah.
the special ops
Yeah.
armor.
When they're trying to go peep on the girls.
Dude, so that actually leads to one of my favorite jokes for some reason. It's when like it's like a Zero Dark 30 joke. I forgot what he says. It's like it's 0 something 30.
Uh-huh.
And then as he's putting on the armor, you can hear like Arab music playing in the background because he mentions Zero Dark 30.
I think I recall that.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Like it's such a weird thing because like I doubt Funimation like spliced more audio into it,
Uh-huh.
so that means that I don't know if that joke was already in there
Mm-hmm.
or for some reason they just added like the Arab music,
There's a couple instances where they do stuff like that.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can easily figure out if they did that or not.
Yeah.
Just go to the sub and
And then just watch it.
yeah. But I thought it was really, really funny. Yeah, it's a really I feel they made a mistake turning Nene into a gal.
Yeah.
Because I think she looks a lot better
Normal.
normally than
Yeah.
with her pink hair.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more cute.
Yeah.
And then we talked about this a little bit before the podcast, but my favorite character in the anime is Yui,
Yeah.
just because she's like the least exaggerated
Mm-hmm.
of everybody.
Yeah, she's like the serious one, so
Yeah, but not personality wise, but it's her body wise
yeah.
is the least dramatically and
Proportion.
proportional. Like
She's the most proportionate.
yeah, and Nene is like nowhere near
Yeah.
proportional.
Mm-mm.
And then Yukana's probably like the closest thing to like a bombshell looking
Yeah.
girl. Like you can see like, oh, that kind of girl like would exist, like a
Mhm.
super hot girl like that.
Yeah.
And then
Ranko.
Ranko is also a little bit exaggerated.
Yeah. She is tall though, so
Yeah,
it kind of makes up for it, but she does look older than high school.
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's how you get the demographic. They're like, oh, she's in high school. Wink.
yeah, right.
Oh, and she's a third year too, so they're all like 17.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to be like, oh yeah, they're all 17. You're good.
Yeah.
Anybody other character design you wanna? Any other art thing you want to mention? No?
I mean, the anime is pretty colorful. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, I also really did enjoy all the colors
Mhm.
too. Very, very. Other than that, very, very generic guys.
Yeah, the guys were very generic.
Yeah, but no one comes for the guys. It's all
Yeah.
the girls.
Yeah, definitely. It's a harem anime after all.
Yeah.
I mean, I did enjoy like when they played the king game, like the outfits that the guys wore.
Oh my goodness.
He like wore like it looked like a Sword Art Online outfit.
I was gonna say he looks like the guy from Sword Art Online.
Yeah, and the
a
other guy was
lot.
like a playboy.
Yeah, and the other guy just normal, but he had his stupid
His-
recorders.
I know. And then like that makes it like super creepy that he has like two of them. Like why? Do you know what the reasoning for him having a recorder
A
is?
recorder, because it's a common kid
Toy.
toy. Yeah,
Okay.
like a kid instrument to play. Like in elementary schools,
You learn how to play it.
you learn how to play recorder.
Okay.
So it's fairly
Creepy.
creepy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to
Favorite character or
let's go to
least
the
favorite?
least favorite characters.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh,
I mean, I'm pretty sure we have like one. that-
one. Yeah, I mean, the three friends are like the
Pre-
worst
Yeah.
people.
The worst friends. Well, I
Yeah.
guess the blonde guy is not that bad, but
Yeah, because he's like the guy who's just there.
yeah, he's just like the yes man, the guy that
Yeah.
agrees to everything.
But the other two, horrible. Especially the lolicon
Yeah.
guy. He was. I rarely use like. He's like a disgusting character.
Yeah.
Like you can do whatever you want in anime, but like a lot of the jokes are like super bad taste.
Yeah, very bad taste. I think I read like all the not all the comments, but I read most of the comments on like the videos and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And without fail, like each episode had like write that guy out. That guy's not funny, not needed.
Yeah, that's what I said, like it's not like it wasn't. I don't know. Like I didn't get the whole point of him. It was weird.
It was just like he was just creepy to be creepy.
Exactly.
So I don't know why that decision was made to make him such a
Like
pedo.
a weird pedo.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Like in Lolita's is like the thing that also got me too in it was like oh yeah, you can like petite girls or
Yeah.
whatever, right? But it wasn't that they were petite. It was that they were young. So
They
it made
had to
him
be young.
Yeah. Like there's the episode with Nene and he's like, oh, how old are you? And she goes, oh, I'm like the same age as you. And he's like, well, I'll pass.
Yeah. It's pretty lame.
Yeah, he was a pretty gross character, and
Yeah,
I really
definitely.
that was like probably the one downside of this anime. I feel was just like him.
Yeah.
His presence was really gross.
Yeah.
And then speaking of just gross characters, the store manager at the cafe.
Oh yeah, what a scumbag that guy was.
That he was a super scumbag. And I actually don't really like how that episode even like ended, like hella randomly. That she had the number to the owner to the cafe.
Yeah.
Like it was like kind of a weird rush
Mhm.
ending.
Yeah.
All right, so how about for favorite characters? I'm pretty sure we have majority of
Yeah. Majority of the girls
the
at least.
girls. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all pretty cool.
Junichi. So I actually do want to give kind of props to Junichi because he does start out as like bland
Yeah.
harem protagonist,
But
as it goes on, the thing that I think separates him from most like nice guy, bland protagonist is his like insecurities.
Yeah.
So like from episode like 9 and 10 of like
he's like not sure.
Yeah, he's
about,
not even sure like about everything. He's like I knew this whole time that it was just she was just toying me around.
Yeah.
Like all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, that like that kind of dark side I never really see in anime.
Yeah.
And I can like I said, I think we've mentioned my insecurities before, and I can like relate to. That's when it got like really relatable. I was like, I can see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Other than that, and it's also like the dense hero where he's like, oh, let me go over to your house.
Yeah.
And she's like getting like real nervous because she's like, oh, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, I'll bring all my friends. I was like, oh no. I also love that he realizes that he's like, no, I
messed up.
I messed up, and it's like too late.
Yeah.
To text everybody like, don't show up. I was really hoping at one point he'd just be like, yeah, don't come, just
leave us alone.
Exactly.
His friends would have showed up no matter what.
Oh god, those dudes are
I think Yui would have showed up as well.
I know those dudes are thirsty.
And Ronko and Nene. I think everybody would have
showed up.
Anyway.
Nah, wouldn't be a harem if they didn't. Harem
definitely
comedy. But yeah, the thing I also didn't like about this anime. Now that we're just talking about characters, I mentioned a little bit earlier. Everyone's really like flat. Everyone doesn't really have a character to them.
Yeah, not really much personality there.
Yeah,
in the characters.
Like I really wanted to see more Ronko and
Yui.
Yeah. No. Ronko and what's the main girl's? I forget the main girl's name.
Yukana.
Yeah, Yukana. Like their backstory, more of their.
Oh yeah. They like do like little flashbacks.
Flashbacks, yeah. Like I wanted,
but that's all we get.
Yeah, like I want to see more. Like if the OVA was about that, like how they became friends, that would have been a little bit more cool. I feel
that would have been a good OVA.
Yeah, and like about like their friendship through the years, that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, or like Nene and Junichi.
Yeah, also would have been really cool.
What did his shirt say?
Which one?
When he was a kid, Junichi. It said something. It said like eel or something. It was some food, right?
Yeah, something like that. Like one of those super cool random shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have do you have a character that you wanna?
I mean, like I think Yukana's probably my favorite. I think she's the best girl out of all
she's
of them.
definitely personality wise, she's definitely the best.
Yeah, I really like it when she's bashful, and even like towards the end, she's still like kind of like conflicted on whether the relationship is good or not, or well, not that the relationship is good. It's like what she's feeling. She's not really sure.
But it's still really cute.
Yeah,
like when they kiss at the end and she runs away. I was like, go after her.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Go.
She even stopped.
Exactly.
You would have definitely caught up.
I thought it'd been really funny if he was like turned the corner and saw her there and was like, hey, and then like she would like run away from him. Like I thought it'd be like a really cute like rom-com moment.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was gonna happen, but it just ends.
Yeah, if there was more episodes, that it should go that direction.
Yeah.
Now that they kissed, she's all embarrassed.
Yeah, and then like I kind of like how they're like, you guys seem like you guys changed. Did something happen?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like yeah, I this actually kind of makes me want to read the manga because like I'm interested in to see where it like
That leads to.
yeah where it leads to. Maybe the manga has more of the relationship aspect of it.
Yeah.
For so underutilized character, do you have an underutilized character? Because I do.
Okay, who is it?
It's her friends, her two friends.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're at the like they're only like talk like during the end of the episode.
Yeah, for the
Like,
previews.
The previews.
Yeah, and I really wanted
Yeah.
to see Yukana's friends
And
more.
then, and what's funny is like, I don't know if they're trying to save money or something like this, but every time those two girls were like, they stepped into the classroom, I think it was like the same shot of them just like waving to Yukana, like, "Hey, girl, what you doing?"
That's great. I
Yeah.
love it. Or they was just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey.
I don't even know their names. I think one of them's Kokono, right? Or
Yeah, something like
Kokono,
that.
And the other one is
I
I
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Kokono. I only know that one because it's
a cute name.
a cute name.
Kokono. Oh.
But yeah, that's they're definitely underutilized. Would
Oh,
love
yeah.
to see them.
And that's why like I tuned into the episode previews just to see what they were gonna say. I was like, that's the most character things that you get of them.
Yeah, I was hoping that the OVA was gonna be about them.
Oh, that'd been really cool too. but-
Yeah,
oh well, maybe
Yep.
next time.
maybe next time. Hopefully, there's another season.
All right. So, what was I guess our both of our least favorite moments of this anime?
Just the guy that,
Just that the
pedophile guy,
yeah.
yeah. and then just the uncomfortable reading of the erotic novel.
That was really weird.
Yeah.
I guess so. We should have said this for the podcast, but we got into a big conversation about how the script was written.
Oh yeah. I guess
And-
this should have been like in a general thing, huh?
Yeah, but this is like something of the anime a part of anime I didn't like. I didn't enjoy. I did enjoy it.
Like half enjoyed, half didn't enjoy.
Yeah, because it was like I don't know if I personally would have wrote it like that. And it's just I think they wrote it too contemporary, so it's
Yeah.
too like in the moment, and just like different stuff like just like cringy like
Yeah.
I added you on Snap, or they like talk
Yeah.
about fidget
The
spinners.
fidget, yeah.
The fidget spinner, that was like
You're,
one.
what was it? Like, you're so smart. You're like the guy that invented the fidget spinner.
Yeah,
Something like that.
it's like a background comment someone makes.
Yeah.
Out of like the weird ones. There's another one of the other weird ones is like he's like, oh, you don't mind if I buy your tampon from you, do you? That was another like a really weird background one.
Yeah.
A lot of weird background comments
Yeah, there
in
is.
this anime, and which that's actually something I really enjoyed. Just like really random people talking random crap.
Yeah.
Like very rarely do I hear anybody be called the jabroni in a anime.
I know, right?
And I really love. Though, look at this jabroni.
I know.
A lot of I know when you send it to me, you're like, yo, I could see the reference to Chris Farley, which is also really weird that it was there.
Yeah.
But like the Maggie and the Ferocious Beast one, like you said, that one was
Yeah.
a weird pull.
Yeah. Very weird. Because I don't think, like, besides me, I don't know who else would know about Maggie and the Ferocious Beast.
That's
And
like
well, the reference was Great Oogly Moogly.
Yeah.
So I
Like
don't know what made them
I
decide to use that.
I know the phrase. I just didn't know where it was from. So I'm like, I had to Google it. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But the Holy Shnikes one, I was like, what the hell? That's such a weird.
Yeah, that one's passable though. Like the Great Oogly Moogly is just like way out of left
Yeah,
field.
that one's a way left field.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Is Holy Shnikes an acceptable reference? Because it's like a weird. I don't want to say
Holy
obscure. Yeah, it's not an obscure movie, but it's a really old movie at this point.
Yeah,
it's
I guess
almost
so.
it's almost 20 years old at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then a lot, like I said, a lot of the fan service shots are really good.
Yeah.
If you're making a fan service anime, make sure your fan service shots are good.
Yeah, definitely.
Anything?
And we watched the uncensored one, so
Yeah,
the censoring was kind of like I did see like one episode with like censoring,
yeah,
and it's just like what, like the ducks or something that
Yeah,
like,
it's
they
like-
block the private parts.
yeah, exactly.
And like they don't really ever show like bare breasts, right?
yeah, I
It's
don't
always
think they
it's
do.
always like covered.
That's why I never got. It's like if you're gonna go full way, just go like all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Like why even not? You know?
Not show it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're practically showing it
You're-
anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Like why use hair to cover tiny nipples?
I know, right? Yeah. But whatever. That's for another
That's-
podcast.
yeah, That's a way different podcast. Do you have any final thoughts before we hit up to the wrap up?
You know, apart from like just the kind of cringy way that they talk in the anime sometimes, I did enjoy most of it though.
Yeah,
It's definitely an enjoyable watch.
it was a really easy watch.
Yeah.
Especially it being only 10 episodes too.
Mhm.
10, 11 episodes. It's
And
not,
then like there's like the other things like the Valley Girl accents. Like they at first it's like, oh my god, are they really gonna
the
talk
vocal
like this?
fry. Yeah.
Yeah, are they really gonna talk like this the whole anime? But it definitely does grow on you, and you don't really notice it towards the end.
I know.
At least for me, I didn't
Yeah.
really care about it.
In the beginning it is kind of cringy, the vocal fry,
Yeah,
and then it like gets, like I say, it gets better. You start not caring as much. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's okay.
I think it's just like they're getting more like as the anime goes on, they get more into their character, and it sounds more natural.
Yeah.
So,
But there's some like weird exaggerations to some words.
yeah,
I didn't really enjoy.
I kind of enjoyed when they abbreviated things like WTF and all that stuff. It's pretty funny.
Well, one thing I actually
Nene does that a lot.
yeah, the one thing I actually didn't like is like her referring to him as boyfriend. I thought it was, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me.
Oh yeah, just call him Junichi.
Yeah, she's like, oh hey
She does-
boyfriend, come over here.
Yeah,
Like I know it's like it's
get
it's
your
like
super
playful.
hot bod over here.
Get your super hot body. Yeah, exactly. I think it's, I don't know. It seemed like really impersonal,
Yeah, I guess so.
a personal way to say it, but
Like it's like she has ownership of him.
it's
or
almost like,
something.
oh hey you.
Or like he's a puppy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you puppy,
Hey you, come here.
let me pet you.
Let me get over here. Yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's definitely fun watch.
So accessibility, it's not for everybody.
Definitely not going to be for everybody. There's a lot of
Not a fan service.
fan service.
lot
Every character is pretty much fan service
Yeah.
except for Yui.
I mean, even yeah, I guess so.
hmm
Um,
And there's some great fan service in the OVA that you missed.
oh, I'll go back.
Well, it's just like a scene of them like change because it's like the cultural festival kind
Yeah.
of thing. So they're like changing into different outfits and stuff. And one scene is like them changing, and like they're just groping each other.
Oh my
And
god.
I think Ranko is just like guessing everybody's boob size,
Okay.
and she's like pretty accurate.
That's pretty good.
So we learned everybody's boob size in the OVA.
Well, I guess now I have to go watch it. Yeah, and then it's on Funimation, and I don't know if it's probably not on Crunchyroll anymore.
It's
But
still, I checked this morning, it's still on there.
okay.
So you can watch it on there, but the dub's not on there.
Yeah, the dub's only on Crunchyroll. No, it's Funimation.
Yeah,
I recommend the dub. It was actually really well done, I feel.
yeah, it was definitely the quality was there. Just a little cringy with the words that they chose to use.
Yeah.
So it's either pick your poison.
I feel it was more, the writing was way more cartoony than it looked, I guess is the right way to put it.
Yeah,
Like how
they definitely had fun with the dub.
yeah, like it was really zany,
Yeah,
but it just didn't look the part. Kind of like how like Panty and Stocking look zany. So like when they're saying zany stuff, it makes a lot of sense that they're saying zany stuff,
yeah.
or like really off the wall weird
Mhm.
things. And it feels like they almost took the same approach to this anime, where there's a lot
Yeah.
of off the wall weird zany stuff they're saying, but it doesn't quite fit. It comes off more as cringe than anything else.
Yeah. And it is the same writer, right?
Yeah,
That-
it's the same writer who did both of them.
yeah. So it makes sense that both of them are kind of zany.
I think Penny Stocking has like multiple writers on it,
Oh,
and
okay.
then this one only had one.
I think Monica Rao was a writer on there as well.
Yeah.
Right?
I think a lot of it was them coming up with like,
Improvised stuff.
yeah.
Like, oh, what if I use this?
What what was the one, the mother bitch?
That's a good one.
Mother bitch. Yeah, that one's a classic.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Alright, rewatchability.
I would watch it again.
I don't-
I think it's pretty fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, but I don't know. I personally don't know if I'd watch it again.
Mm.
I felt like one time was good enough for me.
Would you watch a second season?
Yeah, I think I'd
Yeah.
watch it. We should probably incorporate that too. Like, if there's a new season, would you watch it? That's
Okay.
actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if there's a second season, I'd probably dig into it.
Yeah, I definitely would.
After that, have you seen the limited? You've probably seen it, right? The limited edition box for this.
Yeah.
It looks really nice. It looks
Mhm.
really nice.
Yeah, it does look really cool.
Too bad you can't buy it anymore, or it's
Yeah.
$1,000.
I think like all the sleeves like have a different character.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
What's something? I guess we already talked about things that we do differently. I'd focus more on the relationship.
Yeah, more on the actual dating.
Yeah.
Of just like the one-on-one dating.
Yeah, and I feel like as soon as we're introduced to all the characters, it's like the anime is over already.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like by the time everyone's introduced, it's like episode like 6,
Mm-hmm.
and that means that there's only like 4 or 5 more episodes. Like the anime's already halfway over, and you
Yeah.
just introduced all the characters.
Mm-hmm.
But I did enjoy the introductions of these characters. They got like the whole episode to themselves,
Oh yeah.
and that was really really cool.
You know what's a funny little thing is I think they said it in one of the ending credits that the 3 friends, they don't have names in the manga.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
They're just friends.
Friends. All right, Jay. So now that
Oh, the
we're
rating.
here to the ratings, what would you give it?
I think this is this has to be a niche recommend.
Yeah, I don't. There's
You
too
can't give-
many.
There's too many things
They
like
have to be like, oh, if you like
Ichi,
Ichi.
and Ichi's kind of a niche thing because a lot of people don't like it.
I don't know if I would give this even a software a niche recommend,
Like,
because
what
even
would
the Ichi's not like
it's not over the top.
not over the top exactly. Like if I said, oh, you like Ichi, then you should watch this, but this is way better.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is way better Ichi anime. Like I was like, oh, you want to watch an Ichi anime? Go watch Monster Musume. Monster Musume is a perfect example of
Yeah.
this, but way better. I might have to give it. I don't know. We don't have anything that's because I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed it,
Yeah.
but like I don't know. It's almost. I don't want to give it a soft pass, but it's almost a soft pass for me because there's no way I can actually like
Recommend it.
recommend it. Because even if it like, oh, you like gals, like watch this anime. It's not even like a really good
Yeah.
interpretation of like gals. Like there's something I feel it does really good by itself.
Mhm.
If you like, if you like funny, I can't even say like if you like funny good dubs to watch it because
Yeah, because it's kind of cringy.
exactly. So
I guess a soft pass is kind of a
yeah, it's soft pass, but we
like it.
really I really enjoyed it. It was a really fun ride.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I would put it might just because we reviewed so much good anime.
Yeah.
It might be closer to that mediocrity line.
Yeah. It definitely would be. It'd be like probably like not even in the middle of the list, but like a little bit below the middle of our list.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's anime that's I feel that was better done than this, but there's not a lot of anime that's as fun as
Yeah.
it is.
Or as entertaining as
Yeah,
this.
exactly. Like it's not like I personally had more fun than this than Wandering Sun,
Okay.
but Wandering Sun is a way better anime than what this is.
Mm-hmm.
So like it'd be in a weird position
Mm-hmm.
if
Definitely.
yeah. All right, Jay. Now that we've conquered
We finally kissed our
Galdom. We kissed
gal
our
girlfriend,
gal.
our gal friend.
I love that phrase, gal friend.
What do we have next week?
Okay, so we're hitting up one of my favorite anime of. I want to say
All-time?
no. It's not. It's not an all-timer anime, but
One that you've enjoyed?
one that I enjoyed and is based on a video game. And
so the video game came first.
yeah,
Okay.
video game came first, and from what I've been told, or what I've actually experienced, it's actually one of the best video game adaptations,
Really?
or anime adaptations of a video game.
Okay.
And so we are going to watch Persona 4, the animation,
Okay. Cool.
and I really enjoy the series. I'm a really big fan of the series,
Yes.
and there's certain things they could have done better, but it's an 80-hour game that's crammed into 25, 26 episodes of anime. So
Okay.
there's some concessions that you have to make. I already know there's going to be characters you'd be like, I want to know more about this character, but they're in for one episode and they have to go because there's so many characters in Persona. There's like a really cool character that's like has a relationship to another character. And you're like, I'd really love to see this person's story or how
Okay.
they deal with X.
Okay.
But then you don't know. You kind of just get a glimpse into it, and it's actually a really cool kicking point off to the game. Like if you're really interested in the characters, which I feel is like the strong point of Persona. It's about the characters first and foremost.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to learn more about the characters, you can actually go and play the game and learn more about them.
Okay.
And the basic premise of it is a kid goes he has to spend 1 year in this really small town, and one day he finds out that he has the power to go inside a TV,
Okay.
and ends up in an alternate dimension where there's monsters to fight.
Okay. Sounds fun to me.
Yeah.
So you don't really need to know anything about the game in order to watch this?
No.
Okay.
It starts off and it starts off in the beginning.
Okay. So it's basically like just watching cutscenes?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Essentially, yeah, just watching the cutscenes.
Okay.
But
So it's just taking the gameplay out and just giving you just the story.
yeah,
Okay, that's fine with me then.
exactly. So and then this one's gonna be a little tricky watch.
Okay.
So make sure you go to your local Best Buy and buy.
Definitely, or go to eBay.
I know. See, maybe there's some share links out there. People just sharing it that you can just happen to come upon it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah. But for sure, definitely pick up the game. If I guess it's more for next week. Pick up the game.
Yeah.
I do recommend the anime right now because I really do enjoy the anime.
Okay.
But if you want the full experience, the game is where you want to go.
Okay.
But until next week,
Yeah.
that was a podcast.
Yeah. So if you like this, go ahead and leave a like on SoundCloud. Give us that heart. We need to find a better way to talk about the ending of the podcast.
I know maybe we need to write it down.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, good. It says go ahead, give us a likes, leave comments
On all the platforms.
on all the platforms.
Yeah, SoundCloud, YouTube,
iTunes,
Instagram.
Yeah, we're still rolling with Danganronpa on the
YouTubes.
yeah, and
Having a blast playing that.
yeah, I can't. We're about to knock
A bunch of
a
hours.
bunch out today. Yeah, because it is pretty early in the afternoon, so we're gonna put in some work today.
Yeah, definitely. So be on the lookout for that. And I guess until next time, we'll see you guys later.
All right, everybody, stay
Galling.
Yeah, I guess so. So everyone stay galling.
Love the pussy, love the pussy, love the pussy. I get more pussy than the CPA. I stroke it, I poke it, oops, I broke it.